for Student Involvement, and I'm going to chat to y'all today about homecoming. So homecoming is funded through student service fees, and it supports the university's mission by really instilling that campus and pride for our university community. We offer a lot of different events and opportunities throughout the week to bolster student involvement, and then we actually have a completely student-led committee for all of our homecoming events. So we have our overall homecoming committee that is comprised of faculty, staff, and admin in the community, and then we also have an additional homecoming committee that's all student-led to plan all of our events for the week from Sunday to Saturday. Like I said, it's student-driven programming to bolster that campus pride and spirit, and we really try to honor the traditions and history of our campus through our themes, through our events. We typically have our traditional events, which I'll get into in a minute, and then we also have new and innovative events each year as well to kind of bring together the future of our university, the current, and the past. We do have a student committee. It is a 12 to 14 student committee started in 2016. It has one advisor, which is myself, and then we have 2 graduate assistants that assist in all of the planning and execution of all of those events throughout the week. The process begins in January for the next homecoming, so we are well underway in starting to plan homecoming 2019. We already have our committee selected, and our first meeting is this week, so we're super excited. But it is an extensive process that our students take a lot of pride and effort in. So it actually starts with an application online, and then there's an interview, and then we actually do a lot of student leadership, retreats, and training throughout the summer to help them get into that event planning mindset so that they know what it means to actually work homecoming and the types of experiences that they're providing for other people. Because it's much more than just what me, if I was a student, wanted for homecoming. We have to consider the entire university community, so helping them understand that throughout the process. Like I said, it's the application and interview. We do have team development that we do throughout the summer. We meet every week to every other week during the summer to plan those events and to make sure that our committee stays on track. We also have additional work days during the summer and leading up to homecoming week to prepare all of our materials. Our homecoming committee helps plan the theme, and it is done via a campus-wide vote. So once our committee narrows it down to 5, it goes to a vote for the campus, and then that's our homecoming theme. So there is quite a lot of student involvement. Like I said, programming is Sunday through Saturday. Some of our kickoff events, signature events include our kickoff, Get On Board, the Hot Dog Spirit Rally, which is one of my personal favorites, and then bonfire and fireworks. So those are some of our more traditional programs that happen on each day, and then we have additional programs that happen from other campus partners and then other innovative ones that we bring as well. Then we also have our marketing that we do throughout the week and leading up to homecoming to help celebrate. To review Homecoming 2018, the theme was Let the Good Times Roar. We had 16 committee members and we hosted 7 events that brought over 2,500 attendees throughout all of Homecoming week. We partnered with RLNL, Athletics, the Alumni Center, and CAB to host a lot of different events throughout the week. One of the things we did this year to help try and understand what homecoming actually means to people is we actually did a survey for the first time that I've ever been aware of. So we surveyed everybody that attended a homecoming event, and this is some of the responses we got, which I think really highlight the impact that homecoming has for our campus. It's instilling that school pride that it'll always be with you, regardless of whether you're a current student or an alum. And then we had another student who mostly stays in their apartment alone, but they felt mesmerized and there was a smile on their face by attending bonfire and fireworks. So creating that impactful event for students to attend that really harnesses their collegiate experience. As we look to the budget for Homecoming 2019, we are requesting $40,000, which is an increase from last year. So last year we requested $35,000 and we received $25,000. Because of that, we did cut one program last year, so we did not have a Thursday night event from the Homecoming Committee last year in order to make up that budget cut. And then we also continued to charge students for t-shirts, and we balanced the budget by charging students for t-shirts each year for homecoming. So in requesting more money for programming, we want to host some more events and bring back that event that we cut last year. And then additionally, we want to start a new initiative for a homecoming scavenger hunt. This is an app that's being tested by CAB right now for the fall semester so that we will already have a baseline for it. And it allows students to engage in homecoming without actually attending an event. So if my class schedule doesn't allow me to attend something, I can still do the scavenger hunt and learn about commerce and its tradition and history and take pictures and be involved with what all of our traditions and history and pride are, even if I can't attend a formalized event. So trying to do something a little more innovative to engage the entire campus community. Then of course we also have our marketing and committee development as well. One of the things we've heard in the past is that, oh, I didn't know it was homecoming. So we want to boost up that marketing. We want to have flyers in the orientation packets. We decorate campus. We did that for the first time last year, and we got a lot of really good responses. So continue to do that and sharing that information out. If we were cut, it would really limit those unique marketing opportunities like I'm talking about, as well as we'd have to continue to charge students for shirts to help balance the budget, and then we continue to eliminate programs. Ultimately, this impacts us by decreasing that level of engagement for students and with the overall campus community with Homecoming Week, and then we can't bring back those innovative programs to bolster that involvement outside of what we always do. So we want to be able to bring back something that's innovative and creative and engaging for students in the entire campus community. Questions?
So during, you said you had to eliminate a program last
Yes.
the Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
How was it different from the year before?
Absolutely. So what we normally do is when we collaborate with athletics as well, we make sure that no event programs over another event. So we showcase something at each hour in the day, basically, so that everybody can attend something during homecoming. But in cutting our Thursday program, what we ended up doing, we moved our CAB talent show. So it's a collaboration with the Campus Activities Board. We moved that to Thursday night to make up for that program. And then on Wednesday night, we only had the soccer game. So we didn't have the soccer game and another event. We normally would have the soccer game and the talent show, and then Thursday would be its own event. So we moved Wednesday to Thursday, and then only had the athletic event, and then the soccer game actually got rained out. So there was nothing on Wednesday for homecoming because of the weather, which obviously we can't control the weather for that. But when it's an event rather than an athletic event, like if athletics goes down, it goes down because it's outside. But we can always have a rain location so that there could have been something that evening.
Did it impact on the number of students?
We did see a decrease in attendance last year, not by a large amount. We actually saw a huge increase in our bonfire and our CAB talent shows for that Thursday, Friday. But I do think that during the week, that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, there was a decrease because there was less programming.